We create multisensory environments for care facilities and communities, children's centers and daycare centers, all types of places that people like to have relaxing environments. I worked in healthcare for 15 years plus. It's a long time. In that time, I've seen how loved ones can go from a vibrant person living at home to a person who feels depressed. Depression is a huge factor within these environments of care homes. What I've seen with the multisensory environments is that families and residents and staff have a place to enjoy. If I can bring a little bit of that happiness every day, why wouldn't I? You know, we're given gifts to utilize in life, to enhance other people's lives. And if I can do that, that brings a lot of joy for me. Some of the benefits would include either stimulation or destimulation. Oftentimes when we are in a care facility, we're brought in to do relaxing environments, things that help take them away from the ordinary. They have less capability to go for a walk on the beach or go to the forest or do something that would help themselves, so we bring it to them. We have environments that create all types, forest scenes, underwater scenes, just pure relaxation scenes. We have our clinicians come in, do a lot of gentle touch, gentle massage, activities, Montessori things. Sometimes people love to eat in the environment so that they have they're less overly stimulated with the day-to-day within a care facility. There are a lot of benefits that come through multisensory environments in different type facilities. It really depends on if you're working with children or older adults. There's been a lot of study done around PTSD and having environments to help relax the mind in a way that is at a subconscious level. Sometimes when you have a resident who has Alzheimer's or dementia, they're not able to cognitively focus on relaxation, but setting an environment to create that tone to help them relax really benefits in their daily well-being, their care. Rather than going straight to medications, we try to work with the environments to see if that can help before taking their PRN or a medication that they may need in order to calm down. Oftentimes in care facilities, retirement homes, or any spaces that have lots of people around them all the time, especially if you're living there, they are overstimulated. There's the sounds, the noises, the lighting. You could have nurses' stations or reception desks. You could have phones ringing, carts for meal times coming along. The general day-to-day noise that we often take for granted. Sometimes a person who has less capability cognitively, emotionally, mentally, or physically, they're more sensitive to these environments. So we come in and help provide a space that's a reprieve from all of that. When I'm working with residents, I've been in the industry for 15 years now as a recreation therapist. And when I'm working with residents, I really notice the difference between being able to calm their environment. For me, specifically working with seniors, it's a huge difference for their day-to-day. I've noticed care staff and nurses really comment on how their mood changes. They're a lot calmer, and you can really see it in their face. You see it in their body language. They're more resilient. We don't have to resort to medications all the time. And some of our clients would love to be in that room every single day. Some of our staff, they can use it as well because they too are in their environment. We're in a health industry and we care for everybody. We offer multisensory environments for communities and care facilities that really need an extra environment that is relaxing, destimulating, Or, on the other hand, more stimulating, that they need more. Oftentimes in an environment or a facility, especially let's say a care facility, you have people that are so distraught, they're sick, they have illnesses. Depression is a huge, huge concern within residential care facilities. Our company would come in and design these environments that are a reprieve from the everyday. It's their way of getting into the forest or going for a walk on the beach. It's their way of de-stressing. It's always nice to walk away from the everyday, and that's what it is. It's an opportunity to enjoy a different environment for even just a half an hour. It makes a big difference in the day. Depression is a real concern within care facilities, and oftentimes we turn to medications that can have really severe effects, the side effects. The more that we can use holistic or alternative ways to help them relax or find a little bit of peace in their life, the better. Sensory environments do such that. They have lights and colors and smells and sounds that are all geared towards relaxing at a subconscious level. We have our staff go in and they offer that comfort of one-to-one touch, nurturing touch, not just the daily day getting dressed, but a way of just really consoling, being nurtured, being cared for in a way that sometimes, healthcare workers, they don't have that opportunity. Multisensory environments are known all over the world. It started in the UK as Snoozland, actually. It's very, very well known and a common thing within community centers, care homes, children's environments. They were originally designed for children with autism, and they're amazing for everyone. Working in a care facility, using it for relaxation and de-stimulation for the residents that live there, it's a reprieve from the everyday. We have residents that can just sit and be. There's no task that they have to do. There's no objective to the room. And at a subconscious level, they come out relaxed, focused. Many times they're able to speak coherent sentences. We've had some residents actually finally begin to eat independently. Lots of benefits can happen from multisensory environments. Residents and families and staff have really found the environment just a getaway. It's like going on a vacation for them. And we find we can just take off and go to someplace warm. That's the most common I hear, or go camping, or go someplace to get away from the everyday. Residents or even children that are within the environment, whoever uses it finds that it's the mini escape, and they can use it daily. It offers that getaway from the everyday. They come out relaxed. Families come in and they will take their resident to a sensory environment, and they'll have a really good, intimate moment with their family or a loved one. Staff will go there when they're working through their own emotions. A resident has passed away or something has happened, and to take 5-10 minutes to be in the room, to be still, to sit with however they're feeling, maybe even have a good cry. It's a safe environment to have all those experiences, and then they go back. In facilities, it's a home away from home. We do our best, and care staff are amazing. They offer as much independent living or independent as possible. Recreation therapists, physiotherapists, occupational therapists. You have teachers for children's centers. All the people that are trying to help do their best. I think that when we use our environment to also assist that, what a better way to increase that everyday living to be the best it can be. Having an environment that when, if they're not watching TV in a care facility or in an activity, or don't want to just be alone in their room, this is another option for them to get away from the everyday. There's so many sounds and the visual, the overstimulation in a care facility, or any community living for that matter, when you're eating dinner with 40 people. You've got the carts going around, you've got the lighting, you've got phones ringing, you've got bells that are going off for emergency. There are so many sounds. And the visual, oftentimes there's an institutional feel to the facility. And it's hard to get away from that. Imagine living in that 24 hours a day, every day. Imagine now you're a solitary person. You like your independence. You like your privacy. It gives an opportunity as a little bit of a rest from being visually overstimulated, hearing so much all the time, the overhead lighting, all the above. It makes a difference for them to be able to go someplace different. We offer from beginning to end. We offer looking at the environments, looking at what you already have. Multisensory environments don't need to be expensive. You may already have a lot of things. It just has to be combined together. We offer our clinicians that come in and offer that extra escape for residents that need maybe a little bit more one-to-one, using a lot of holistic methods. It could be everything from yoga, gentle touch, massage. It could be more stimulating of letting them explore their own artistry skills within that environment. Everything's enhanced in a multisensory environment. So whatever skills we do in it gives them a little bit more clarity if we're actually going to do an actual experience with them. A companion can come in and do one-to-one with residents there as well. So we do all of the setup, we do all of the getting the items, positioning them, figuring out the design of the room, so from beginning to end and ongoing.